Hello everyone, welcome to Heartypedia channel. If you are here already, then you are probably wondering why so many deaths are happening because of heart attacks in the world. What are the signs of a heart attack or how to prevent it? If yes, then you opened the right video. In this video, we are going to talk about 8 early heart attack signs you should not ignore. So stay focused and watch the video until the last sign because it's one of the common signs people will usually ignore. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so we can share with you the top health tips regularly. So let's get started. Number 1. Chest pain. Chest pain is one of the most prominent signs that you should start taking it seriously. Let's dig into it. Chest pain is sometimes called the silent killer because the pain it causes is very mild and less dramatic. You may not even feel something very serious until you have to go through the attack. Yet, at the same time, the pain can be very severe in some cases. The burning sensation does not easily go away. So, what causes the pain? There can be many reasons for chest pain that do not have anything to do with a heart attack, but the pain that is associated with heart attack usually happens because of a lack of oxygen. When your heart fails to get enough oxygenated blood, it gets at a much higher risk of a heart attack. The very common cause of this is our bad eating lifestyle. The excess cholesterol from unhealthy food can gather up in the arteries and can cause blockage. This blockage does not allow the blood to pass toward the heart. Prevention is the best cure. So the first step is to prevent such signs by eating healthy and exercise daily to remove the cholesterol that may have accumulated in your arteries. Number 2. Difficulty breathing. If any of you have this condition of heavy breathing or difficulty in breathing, then it is time you should stop taking it lightly. A study has found that this symptom is much more common in women than in men, but no one is safe from it. It is the top 3rd reported symptom of heart patients. The reason this symptom appears is also associated with the lack of oxygen. When we breathe, oxygen goes from our lungs to the blood. This blood is pumped by the heart to the rest of the body. If the cholesterol levels are high in your bloodstream and are causing blockage of blood, then your heart will not get enough oxygen, let alone pumping it to other organs. This will cause heavy breathing or difficulty in breathing. If you experience this symptom, you need to go to your doctor right away and have a checkup and consultation on what you need to do next. He will probably advise you to improve your lifestyle along with some pills for breathing, but it is better to control it before falling into the hands of heart attack. Number 3. Pain in different parts of the body. Having usual pain or ache in different parts of the body is pretty normal. You may have pressed your weight while sleeping, or it can just be aging effects. However, if the pain is severe and comes with other symptoms, then you need to get cautious. The different parts of the body's pain, especially the pain in the left arm, can be associated with a heart attack, and it has a valid scientific reason for it. The connection lies in the nerves that send signals to the brain. The nerves that take messages from hands and the nerves that are taken from the heart both go to the same brain part. In simple words, the nerve's messages can get interrupted and confuse the brain. Our brain may think our arm is hurting and send pain signals to the arm, but in reality, it was heart only. This kind of pain in a different part of the body is a normal early sign of heart attack. If you are feeling pain in a different part of the body, do not jump to the conclusions. Such pains 90% of the time are normal and have other reasons, but if the pain is persistent, and you are feeling other signs too, then you should go to your doctor and have it diagnosed. Number 4. Nausea or indigestion. Nausea or indigestion can be caused by many different conditions. Most of the time, it is due to gastrointestinal distress or the time your stomach is upset. Whatever the reason may be, it's not life-threatening, but nausea or indigestion can also be an early sign of heart attack. For a long time, people used to think the intense pain that causes heart pains is the reason for nausea or vomiting happen. But this myth was debunked after the discovery and functions of cranial nerves. The cranial nerve is associated with having some sort of sensational link with our heart as well as the stomach. When the heart is not good in condition or not getting enough oxygen, the cranial nerve can cause pain sensations to the stomach along with the heart. This disturbance in our system also causes indigestion and many times vomiting. So it's all linked. You cannot work on removing one symptom at first. If you need to get rid of one symptom as soon as possible, then you need to start working on getting rid of the root cause, and most of the time it is cholesterol. So proper diet and the exercise is very initial step. Number 5. Swollen ankles. Swollen ankles can have many reasons, like swelling of ankles with pregnancy is pretty normal. But if you wake up and find swollen ankles with less severe pain and then increase during the day, or if it persists for a much longer time, then time to get cautious. So what's the link of the heart with the feet? When our heart is unable to get enough oxygen because of the blockage of blood in the arteries, it affects other parts of the body differently. One of the effects is the accumulation of fluid. The fluids start gathering up mostly in ankles or feet, and hence you see your ankles swollen. If you have swollen ankles due to a heart problem, you may experience some issues such as your feet getting puffy, your feet get bigger than your shoe size, random pains in the legs or your feet, or abnormal weight gain. The best prevention is managing your stress, your food, and your exercise. Regularly doing so may also recover you from these symptoms. In some severe cases, doctors do some medical treatments like some medications or extra fluids are recommended, especially water, to fight this symptom. Number 6. Unexplained fatigue. It's normal, even healthy, to get tired after a long day or after some physical activity. And it's okay to feel tired after working hard at the office. But if the fatigue is unexplainable and is happening without spending any energy, then time to find the real cause of it, because it's also an early sign of heart attack. So, what is the science behind this unexplainable fatigue and its link with a heart attack? As we know, a heart attack occurs due to a lack of oxygen. When our arteries get blocked, not enough blood is making its way to the heart, which then pumps blood to the rest of the body. This blood provides oxygen to the rest of the body. As there is not enough oxygen, so every cell of our body is not getting the oxygen it needs to stay active. Thus, the organs are unable to function actively, and in response, we start feeling exhausted. If you have this symptom, then you should go to the doctor. Fatigue may not be a big problem, but a heart attack is. Your blood test will help doctors to find the oxygen saturation in the blood. If the oxygen is good enough, then the problem lies somewhere else. If not, then you should consult your doctor and come up with the right procedure to tackle this unexplained fatigue. Number 7. Abnormal heartbeat. An increased heartbeat after running or some other exercise is normal. If you get scared of something and your heartbeat increased, then there is nothing to worry about. But it can be one of the early signs of heart attack if your heartbeat is decreasing or increasing for some unknown reason. But what's the link between the two? The link is pretty obvious. The plaque in the arteries due to high cholesterol levels in the blood can cause blockage in the blood. Sometimes this blocked blood gets some space and flows toward the heart with pressure, which can increase your heartbeat a lot. Another reason is that lack of oxygen due to blockage can cause the death of many heart tissue. These damaged tissues can cause the heart to behave abnormally and result in an irregular heartbeat. So just like we talked about earlier, there is nothing to panic over every heartbeat, as the increased heartbeat after exercise is actually healthy. Yet, if you can feel something wrong, your heartbeat just does not feel right, you are also experiencing other symptoms, then this is the time to seek medical attention. Consult with your doctor and get the treatment. Number 8. Instant cold sweats. Almost every patient with heart conditions or the ones at risk of heart attack reports these symptoms to doctors. Breaking out into a sweat all of a sudden that is cold. That sounds scary in itself. So what's the reason for such a body behavior? Let's see. This happens due to clogged arteries because of the plaque in the blood. When your heart is not getting enough blood to work normally, your heart has to put extra effort to work normally. In such situations, Your defense mechanism causes sweating as it tries to keep the temperature of the body down. The sweat caused by eccrine sweat glands is normal and happens after the high temperature of the body. But the sweat caused by apocrine sweat glands can happen at normal temperature, and that's why it's called cold sweat. It can have other reasons like stress, but it's also an early sign of a heart attack. So if you experience cold sweats along with other symptoms like shortening of breath, then seek medical attention as soon as possible. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss more videos of health tips and much more. Check out this playlist of Heartypedia channel. This is it for today, guys. We hope this video was beneficial to our viewers, and we hope keeping these signs in mind and practicing it may save many people's life. We will bring more and more videos for you guys. So until then, stay safe. See you.